In this video, we're going to look at Assistant Playground. Let's go to the playground. Navigate to openai.com. On the right-hand side, click on Login. If you already have an account, put in your email address and your password. Otherwise, you need to sign up. Or you can log on using Google, Microsoft account, or Apple. When you log on, you will have two options, ChatGPT or API. Click on API. On the left-hand side, you'll have a panel. Expand the panel, click on Playground, and we are going to enter the name of our assistant. In this case, I'll type in Algebra Tutor. As instruction, I will say you are a maths tutor, and you will answer some problems. I'll pick the default model. You can select the model of your choice. In this instance, I will select Code Interpreter. And I will type in my question, my message as a user. I will say, solve a simultaneous equation and find x and y. I will provide the two equations. $20x plus y is equal to 100. X plus y is equal to 4. So I would like the playground, the API, to solve for x and y, and we'll see what it does. Click on Run. It will create the Python code because we are using Code Interpreter, and the code is going to solve the problem. It has solved the problem. X is 96 over 19 and y is minus 20 over 19. It has also provided the answer as LaTeX. So we can copy and paste it into a LaTeX compiler. I will pass in another question, similar question. Solve another set of equations and find x and y from x plus y is equal to 100 and 2x plus y is equal to 50. It's going to call the code interpreter because that is what I selected. The code interpreter will generate the code to solve the equation. And the answer is x is minus 50 and y is 150. Let's plot the graph for the two equations. It's creating the code interpreter again with a Python code which will create the graph. There you go, it's created the code. And the graph. Even showing the intersection point, which is minus 50, 150. That is amazing. I can save the image as a PNG file. And that image, I can put it in my document, my report, or my exercise sheet. Let's try adding two matrices. I'll say add vectors 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1. It calls the code interpreter because that is the option I selected. It will create the code to solve the problem. And it's presented to me an array with the answer 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is correct, and also display the answer in the form of latex. Something to note, on the right hand side I've displayed the logs panel, and that gives me an indication of the steps that the Assistant Playground is going through. I can even expand the logs and dig into the various statuses and the messages which are being passed through the API. Later on, we'll dig a bit further into these logs, and also, of course, we'll be using the Assistant API. We'll be calling the API directly. The playground is calling the API in the background, and it allows us very quickly to get a sense of what Assistant's API is all about.